Hello, how are you? Welcome to your channel Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope you're doing very well at this moment. And I also hope that in this tarot reading, you'll find the signs and the answers you're looking for. We're going to head straight into your reading now. As always, let's begin by preparing your tarot deck. Let me remind you that in this reading, we'll explore your energy, the energy of the universe, and also the energy of the person who is thinking about you right now. Alright, your deck is ready. Let's place your cards on the table. We'll draw your first cards and see what surprise the universe has in store for you. So, tuning into your energy, let's begin. We have this Page of Wands card, and we also have this Knight of Cups card. Here I'm strongly feeling the energy of movement. I sense the energy of change. This Page of Wands card tells me to tell you to prepare for the unexpected, and that means a change is coming, a move is coming, movement is on its way. I can feel you being very restless, eager to find answers. Perhaps this represents that you are going to step out of your comfort zone. At first, this might feel a bit scary. I know your reading might make it seem like you don't feel ready, but this is the universe's sign that you are completely ready to experience new energies, whether in the area of love or your professional life. I feel the universe is telling you that you are fully prepared for this change, especially if it brings you closer to a new person. The Knight of Cups card could signify a gift. Maybe you're thinking right now about giving a very special gift to someone close to your heart, but in the same way, it could also represent a gift that someone has prepared for you. So let's draw more cards and see what this movement is about and what this gift coming into your life truly means. Right now, you have the Sun card and you also have the Three of Pentacles card. Look, your current energies speak of immense expansion. The Sun card talks about good news, about clarity. I feel you are going to have a lot of certainty. That's what your reading tells me. You'll have the confidence to make decisions and to change your life once and for all. A truth is coming that will make you very happy. I sense you'll have conversations, whether with your special person or with people around you. I feel that a truth will be revealed in your work environment, and of course, this will be very beneficial for you. For example, we might be talking about a bonus, a raise, or a promotion. I see you being completely diligent, entirely responsible, working harder, putting in more hours, working for more money, working to gain greater financial freedom. There are people you'll be leading. I feel you have the soul of a leader. You're going to be in charge. You have a dream related to your career. If you're currently employed, I sense you will have people reporting to you, and you'll be giving instructions. If, for example, you're a business owner, I hear that you're going to be very assertive with the people you work with, because here you need to guide, to take initiative, to be very diligent. This is very positive, because your guidance will help expand something. If right now you don't have a job or a business, this reading tells me that your words and your energy are going to bring transformation to your family. You'll be attracting good luck into your life. I sense you're changing your home, reorganizing your space, purifying it, doing a lot of cleaning. That's what this Earth Sign Governed card tells me. Essentially, this is a process of purification in your home, in your house, in your place of residence. I feel you're attracting the energy of the sun into your space, bringing in good energy, good vibes, good luck. It tells me that a scarcity energy, a rather negative one that may have been lingering in your home, is now leaving. So what these two cards are predicting is a powerful shift, a very positive, high vibration energy surrounding your home. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's pull another card and see what kind of surprise is coming into your life. The Hierophant appears. A commitment is coming. I feel a commitment, possibly even a marriage. Someone is taking things very seriously with you. But if you don't have a special person, then you are committing to a cause. You're fighting for something important. You're growing, you're learning, and that is very positive because you are planting strong roots. Someone may have very deep intentions with you at this moment. An entirely unexpected confession is coming, and a secret will be revealed. This secret leads to a commitment. You have the Knight of Swords card. That's exactly what I'm saying. Right now, someone has a strong intention, a deep desire to be with you. I'm being told that someone doesn't want to let go of you. Someone wants to be with you all the time. Perhaps your special person will become more intense very soon, or maybe you'll meet someone with that same intensity. Someone who enjoys staying in constant contact with you. It could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. I'm also being told to mention the letters H, I, and C. I sense that you are in a position of stillness. In some cases, you're staying quiet, choosing not to be disturbed by others, and that's exactly what is attracting new energies or people to you. What draws others in could be your seriousness, your pragmatism, the way you make decisions, your calm demeanor. I feel you are very centered and composed, and of course that can become a very attractive energy for others. Alright, we continue with your reading. Let's draw another card from your tarot and see what kind of cycle is coming to a close in your life. You have the Ace of Swords card, and you also have the Queen of Cups. A lot of communication is entering your life that will allow you to move forward. I feel your reading is telling me that you are going to receive a very important message, one that could change your life once and for all, especially if this message comes from an Aquarius or a Libra. I sense that what's ending now is the lack of emotion, the absence of affection. The Queen of Cups card can signify exactly that. More expressions of love, more emotional openness. Right now you are attracting someone who is completely full of feelings for you, and it is very likely that all these emotions which have been kept inside will soon be turned into words. That's what's coming into your life. You're coming out of a period where you weren't receiving the messages you were hoping for, and suddenly all these accumulated emotions or hidden secrets will begin to surface. So the Ace of Swords represents a lot of communication. I also feel that this entire reading in general is telling you that a wave of communication is on its way. Communication with your special person, with your family, with friends. I sense that you're going to be in high demand. You're going to be very, very busy over the next few days because the universe, through the Ace of Swords, will suddenly begin to flood you with messages, requests, and activity on social media. You're going to be incredibly active, especially if that's what you've been hoping for. And the Queen of Cups tells me that your emotional temperament will be well balanced. I feel that you're not going to allow anyone into your life who might steal away your peace. You've worked hard to get to this place, and now you're being very mindful about who you give your time to, who you share your emotions with, and most importantly, who you give your love to. Very well. Alright, let's continue with your reading. We're going to draw another card from your tarot and see what kind of energy you're manifesting at this moment. You have the King of Wands. When you are manifesting the energy of the King of Wands, I feel things are starting to happen for you because you're changing your attitude. You're filling yourself with confidence, with motivation, with strength, and you are becoming an unstoppable force. That's what is coming into your life. No matter what comes your way, I feel you're going to be fully prepared to receive it. Intuitively, I'm strongly sensing the energy of a job opportunity. And when that opportunity arrives, and you're in that King of Wands mindset, you'll be saying something like, all right, what's the challenge? I'm ready to face it. Let's move forward. Let's keep manifesting. It won't matter if what shows up is slightly different from what you initially asked for. What matters is to begin, to have strength, to stay motivated. I feel you standing tall, speaking firmly, expressing your ideas with clarity, and that puts you in a position of tremendous power. Let's draw another card to clarify. You have the Five of Pentacles. I sense that you're in the process of fixing your life. That's what your reading is telling me. You were in a situation where you couldn't find a certain resource, perhaps financial support, or maybe you lacked money, financial stability, or even emotional stability. But now I feel you're in a much more solid position. You're making positive affirmations, becoming more aware that the only thing you need to do to change your life is to stop looking back. Or if you do look back, do it without guilt or self-imposed burdens. Instead, look back with the certainty that the past had a purpose, but it does not define you. Very well, I sense that you're manifesting while looking toward the future, but also learning to accept what has happened in your life. And that is the most valuable advice your reading is giving you right now. Please don't judge your present or project your future based on the not-so-positive things that may have happened in your past. What matters most is that you believe in yourself and that you are completely convinced that you can manifest absolutely everything you desire. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's see what kind of advice your reading gives you regarding any obstacle that may arise, or more generally, how your life is going to unfold. I'd really love for the Wheel of Fortune card to appear. the Chariot comes out, which is a card very similar to the Wheel of Fortune. However, the Chariot implies that the Wheel of Fortune, when it appears, always indicates that things are about to start moving. So, the Wheel of Fortune always acts like a motor. It can be turned off, and to get it going, you need to make some changes and adjustments. Once momentum begins, once you gain inertia, things start to unfold quickly. Yet here, I feel that the Chariot represents a moment where there is no need to start from scratch, because things are already fully ready to manifest. So I feel that regardless of any challenge that may appear in your life, your attitude will be unstoppable. I'm being told that you will be commanding, strong, and this card always invites you to find balance in your life. It's like that saying, not so close to the candle that it burns you, but not so far that it doesn't light you either. This card is inviting you to give your all right now, but without exhausting yourself. And if you feel you're not doing enough, it's time to wake up. It's time to remind yourself that you have all the power within you to become the best version of yourself. However, what I'm feeling from the Chariot card is that the universe is placing you in a position of great power. Both the King of Wands and the Chariot speak of power and motivation. I sense you're going to be inspiring others. In fact, in some cases, I feel your expectations are going to be completely surpassed. Right now, you have a dream, a goal, or an objective. And when you have the Chariot card in your reading, it's like multiplying the outcome by 2, by 3, or even by 7 or 10. In fact, this card is number 7 in the major arcana, and that suggests a stroke of luck. Very well, this card also reminds me of that saying, let luck find you working. Let's draw another card to clarify this change or obstacle. The Two of Swords appears. The Two of Swords can represent a blockage. I feel like you were waiting for an answer, maybe from a person, an organization, or an institution. And now you're getting tired of waiting, or you've already grown tired of it. I feel that you're ready to leave this Two of Swords energy behind. This could mean walking away from someone who hasn't given you any kind of clarity or reassurance. That's what was happening. Someone was keeping the relationship in limbo. But you can't wait for this person forever. Because in this case, I feel that so much silence and passivity is definitely not helpful at this moment, especially if you're trying to align with your sacred destiny. Alright, let's continue with your reading. We're going to draw another card from your tarot and see what kind of secrets are going to be revealed. Your reading tells me that you're about to find out something very important. Someone is going to tell you something that will change your life. I'm being told to say the word serendipity to you right now. Don't be surprised if you start seeing signs. Signs that will invite you to perform acts of kindness. Signs that will stir in you a strong desire to give something back to the universe. That's what your reading is telling me intuitively right now. I feel the universe has given you so much, and now it's time to give back. That's the message, literally. So let's draw another card to see what this is about. You have the Nine of Pentacles and also the Six of Pentacles. I feel that what you're not yet able to fully see is a great period in your life, a phase in which you will have a lot of financial resources. I'm not going to focus here on your spiritual side or on your romantic life. I feel that no matter what your situation is, whether you're with your person, alone, or in a complicated relationship, that's not the focus right now. What matters is that you are going to be able to indulge yourself, to enjoy luxury. I feel that in the recent past, you may have denied yourself certain pleasures or comforts, and now your reading is inviting you to invest in yourself. Because I sense that the real answer is this: you were worrying too much about the needs of others. Maybe you were giving your time, your energy, or your money to someone else. I sense a very generous, very charitable energy in you. You've been trying to fulfill someone else's needs. But sometimes you need to embody the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, which is the energy of asking yourself, what do I need? What do I need financially? Do I need to buy myself something? Do I need to upgrade something? Do I need a new computer? Do I want to buy a new car? Do I need to update my home? Do I want to move? This card always puts strong emphasis on what you need in this moment. And if you realize there's something you truly need, then it's time to treat yourself. It's time to buy it. So I feel the secret that will be revealed, or this thing coming into your life that you haven't yet noticed, is that you're about to make a purchase. It is 100% tied to material energy. I see a lot of pentacles here, a lot of money, Maybe you love jewelry, maybe you love watches, chains, or something else that fits your taste, but I feel a major purchase is about to take place. Something that truly brings you joy. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's draw another card from your tarot and ask it, right now, what is it that you need to let go of? Because I feel, intuitively, that the collective energy at this moment is still holding on a bit to energies from the past. So let's clarify what kind of energy you are releasing or need to release. You have the Queen of Pentacles, and you also have the Queen of Swords. What I feel is that you were dealing with someone who may have had a very arrogant energy. The Queen of Pentacles, in this case, could represent someone extremely stubborn, someone who refuses to bend or compromise, someone with a strong and rigid energy. I sense that at this moment, you are letting go of stubbornness. You are releasing people from your life who are deeply afraid of leaving their comfort zone. Maybe you were trying to convince someone to make a change, to take a trip with you, and now you are tired of insisting. Your reading tells me that you're done asking, you're done begging someone to move forward with you. In some moments, I feel you were the one being persistent or even a bit stubborn with this situation. But now I see you embodying a more individualistic energy. Before, you were inviting someone to walk alongside you, but now you're going to do something on your own. That's what your reading tells me. You're going to take the leap to study something, or take a trip, or pursue something independently. You were going to do it with someone before, but now that situation is no longer unfolding. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's ask your reading right now. What is coming into your life in terms of movement, travel, or relocation? You have the Eight of Cups. This is a clear confirmation that you're going through a deep transformation. I feel that at times you may feel sad, you may feel heavy-hearted, and in some cases even a bit desperate. But I also feel that you're making a change for the better. The Eight of Cups is not a completely happy card, but of course, life itself is not always completely happy. Sometimes we need to say goodbye, and this card always represents a farewell that may be painful, but is absolutely necessary. So here we're talking about a fated change that you're making. You're migrating toward more fertile, more abundant ground. You're tired of the old, tired of the pain, tired of suffering. Now you want to live your life on your own terms. Maybe right now you're not entirely sure where you're headed, but that doesn't matter, because according to this card, what's important is to be patient and to trust the process. The moon in this card means that the universe is guiding you, even if you're going through a dark time at the moment. So the journey I feel unfolding in your life right now is a deeply spiritual one. You're going through a spiritual transformation. You've left something behind. It was painful, but what's coming is full of promise. Let's clarify. You have the Hanged Man. This card can represent stagnation in your past. Someone may have been making you feel stuck, and now might be the time to learn the lesson, to realize that this person was not meant for you. These two cards always represent a moment when you finally get fed up with a situation and begin to process it within yourself. I feel the Hanged Man can also symbolize a test, a sacrifice. I sense you're letting go of something small to claim something great. You deserve something great. In fact, that's the positive affirmation your reading is offering you right now. I deserve great things. I deserve a colossal love. I deserve a great amount of money. I deserve great fortune. I deserve an exceptional partner. I deserve an amazing job. Very well. I feel this card reflects a lot of inner work. You are doing deep inner healing right now, and that is leading you toward a powerful release. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's take a look at your current energy in relation to your person. First, we'll clarify your energy in this moment, and then we'll move on to your person's energy. So let's look at your position. You have the Magician, which is a spectacular card. Your position in relation to your person is creation. I sense a very positive energy. Right now, I'm not focusing on those who are going through heavy emotional dramas, because honestly, I feel many people at this moment are feeling happy. They are creating, they are manifesting, and they are living the life of their dreams. They are experiencing great spiritual growth, whether individually or with their special person by their side during the whole process. The Magician is a spectacular card that foretells great manifestation. I feel that you're going to manifest travel, you're going to manifest love, you're going to manifest a lot of affection. You are in a very powerful position right now. and perhaps you're manifesting more than your person is at the moment. That's important to recognize, because the magician also invites you to understand that others may not be in the best moment of their lives. And that doesn't mean you need to react with frustration. It's also important to help others manifest and develop their light. I feel that you are in a space of great light, and you are helping others discover their light too. You also have the Fool. This card shows me that right now you feel very free. The two words I feel best summarize this message are freedom and clarity, and I'll add a third, manifestation. I feel the universe either already has you in a very powerful, very joyful place, or is about to place you on a completely new path. And by that I mean you're going to be in a strong position. You're going to be manifesting. You'll be with your person. A trip is coming. It could be a business trip or a trip for love. Your energy right now is 100% unmatched or is about to become 100% unmatched. You're attracting opportunities, whether romantic or financial, so it's very important that right now you get clear about your priorities. The magician always represents the 4 elements of the tarot, so you can make a list of what your current priority is. If your priority is cups, you're manifesting your relationship with your twin flame or manifesting happiness. If your priority is swords, you're manifesting paradigm shifts and a spiritual awakening. If your priority is pentacles, you're manifesting money, strategy, wealth, and tangible assets like property or valuables. And if your priority is wands, you're manifesting energy, drive, motivation, and leadership. Very well, so I feel that you can now place or visualize your greatest priority according to the Magician card. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's take a look now at your person's position. Your position is excellent. I feel that your energy is, and I'm being told to say this in quotes, envy-worthy. You're inspiring what we might call positive envy. I sense that your transformation is happening from within, and that's exactly what these cards are telling me. Now let's draw to clarify your person's energy. You have the King of Swords. You may be dealing with someone who is very serious, emotionally closed off, intelligent, and charismatic in their own unique way. Perhaps this is someone who is hard to read. A person you know hides a lot, but I don't mean that in a negative sense. This person is private, maybe shy or introverted, someone who doesn't like revealing much about their personal life. And maybe that mystery is precisely what makes them so attractive. Let's clarify this King of Swords. You have the 8 of Wands. I feel movement, a lot of movement. Your person right now is restless. Their feet are trembling, their hands might be shaking with nervousness or from the sheer energy they are feeling. I sense that this is the real issue with them. They are extremely self-controlled, they hold back a lot. And the problem with that is it's like a volcano, always on the verge of eruption, but never quite erupting. I feel there's a lot of repressed energy in your person. I don't mean that in a negative way, of course. What I'm saying is that it's about to come forward as progress, momentum, serious conversations. This serious person wants to talk to you. I sense someone with dark hair, someone with very powerful eyes, someone whose gaze carries incredible intensity. Their third eye is very strong. When you look into their eyes, sometimes you may feel intimidated because what they don't say with words, they say with their eyes. That's what your reading is telling me. So with the 8 of Wands, there are changes, movement, proposals. Within less than a week, your situation is going to shift due to a revelation, a conversation you'll have with your person. This is an interesting reading because your position speaks of expansion. And your expansion is being felt by this person. A reaction is coming. I sense it's one that has been anticipated by both of you. There is a long-awaited conversation that both sides have been hoping for. So that's your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets through the tarot. As always, if you enjoy these readings, I invite you to support me by becoming a member of this YouTube channel and this beautiful community. So for today, we'll close your reading here. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success and full of manifestation. And surely, as always, we'll be seeing each other in your next reading.